from around the world.
Trust us to be your guide to everything you need to know about music. This morning from 4 a.m.
The One Extra Takeover.
One extra. One extra. One extra.
This morning from 5 a.m.
Raz Kwame.
We tell him say, all I'm full Raz Kwame. Watch out, we tell him say, on the Radio 1.
In new music we trust. Radio 1. Now.
Came and co-presented the show. We had TC in session with full live band at our Maida Vale studios. Andy C dropped by for a chat. We were out and about at the Warehouse Project in Manchester. The Commix crew came and played some upfront tunes from their album. Zinc did an amazing guest mix. It's going to be a big show. Let's start off with a look back to September when Lincoln Barrett, aka High Contrast, got in the hot seat with Grooverider.
So Mr. Contrast, let's break it down. You're at home and you've got an idea in your head. How do you work it? I mean, like, you go into the studio, what's the first thing you do?
I think a lot of people start making tunes by building the beat first, you know, that's kind of their foundation, but I've always approached it of going in on the music first, you know. It's usually like a little sample or just an idea for a riff or something that kind of triggers the whole tune, and I take it from there, and I'll try to find the beat to complement that musically. So I guess that's why my tunes have kind of got the stronger melodic content to them.
Okay. So, like, you've got an idea in your head, you've got the beat, you've got the music down. How do you know if it's a killer tune, man? How long does it take you to make it?
You never know, you know, like things like Return of Forever and Racing Green, they just came together really quickly, you know.
That's what I've always thought it was, like, me personally, like, if something builds together quickly, that's when you know you got a powerful tune.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? When it sounds simple and it's like, I don't know, man, it's just like, I've always noticed that the best tunes have always been the quickest ones to make.
And it's almost like you're not even making it, it's making it itself, you know, and you know then that you're onto something, but still you can never second guess how tunes will be received, you know. The ones you think will be big usually fall by the wayside, and it's like, oh, everyone's
the ones that you really worked on. So, like, what's your average time to make a tune, or is it always varied?
It really varies. Like, sometimes I guess the quickest is 2 days, but other tunes have literally taken 10 years. On this album, there's a couple on there that are like the first things I ever sampled. The things like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Tread Softly on the album. They're ones that I've been trying to finish for 10 years.
So, like, what's your favourite tune that you've actually made? One that you said, "Nam, that was a piece of work."
I think Return of Forever is probably the one. It's like the one that really kind of was the sound in my head, you know, and I felt like it really came out complete into the computer. And a lot of people, you know, still today kind of go on about that tune and say how it like makes them cry or change their lives and stuff, you know.
How they made babies to it. Yeah, I've heard it. I know what you mean. So gonna have to bounce you over here in a minute, sir, and so we can get you in the mix. What do we have to look out for, or listen out for, should I say?
I'll play a couple of tunes from my album, of course, and a few sneaky ones.
Okay.
You know, I always like to get a bootleg out there.
Now, let's talk about that, because you got a few on the road. We're not going to say which ones, because everybody will be trying to see you left, right and centre. But, you know, I know you're a guy that likes a bootleg.
Yeah, I like the whole kind of bootleg thing has always been kind of integral to the drum and bass vibe for me. You know?
Definitely. For me, a lot of people have forgotten about sampling, man.
Yeah, and sampling is kind of what got me into it, you know. So
this is sample-based music.
That's right, and I just like to have the bootlegs out there, and it kind of helps, you know, bridge over to other audiences as well. You know, kind of bring people in.
So I've got to ask you, did you do that Gold Digger one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not talk about that anymore, because they'll have Kanye on your case.
This is Radio 1.
So we have Mr. High Contrast stepping into the mix. Make sure you stay tuned. It's Rider Radio here on Radio 1.
Say you love me. Now you say you love me. Now you say you love me. Now you say you say you say you say you. Like
You're listening to High Contrast in the Mix on Radio 1. It's the best of Fabio and Grooverider in 2007. More big names in D&B on the way.
Radio 1.
Somebody make some noise for Fabio.
High Contrast in the Mix, and before that the man himself in conversation with Grooverider back in September. It's Fabio with the best of Fabio and Grooverider 2007. Up next we hear from the Commix boys, but first of all we're going to play one of the tunes of the year, their biggest tune this year, from the wonderful album Here's Be True. That's Commix, Be True. It's Fabio with the best bits of the drum and bass show on Radio 1. In October, one of the biggest releases on Metalheadz came out from a bunch of guys who delivered one of the albums of the year. If it's big, it's on the show. So of course, we had to hook up with Commix. So guys, we have some questions for you. During the week, some people set some questions on Fabio and Grooverider locked on Facebook. We got 1,000 members as well, you know, guys. How cool is that?
That is good. We've got 5 on ours at the moment.
So, right, some questions. First question from Nick Hicks in London. It says, what sort of buzz do you get when you finish making a track like How You Gonna Feel? Do you constantly listen to it like we do when we first hear it?
I think it usually takes us a little while to get into our tunes. I think generally we'll write something, a couple of days later we'll decide we don't like it, and then a few weeks later on we'll listen to it again, and we can usually listen to it with more kind of open ears then, and listen to it as a tune rather than like an arrangement.
We usually instantly, I mean, with something like Be True, for instance, we kind of knew that sounded different and it was worth working on. We were always very, very keen not to make our drum and bass sound like generic drum and bass, which is very easy because so much drum and bass has been, just been explored for 10 years, so it's hard not to do similar grooves of other people. But when we do, we know we've got something worth holding on to. I mean, there's obviously, when we wrote Talk to Frank, we kind of knew that was going to do the business on the dance floor, do you know what I mean? But with the more subtle things like How You Gonna Feel, I mean, we had the instrumental of that around for a long, long time, and then actually when Steve Spacek did the vocal and we listened to it, we just couldn't hear the track without it, so that sort of...
He did a wonderful job.
It's one of those things that just came together quite naturally and really worked.
We were really impressed with Dominus, so we just sent him a track all the way over to New Zealand, and that's what came back, so we're really, really pleased with that.
That is one of the moments on the album, How You Gonna Feel, I think.
I think so, yeah.
It's a big moment.
I think initially, Guy was more into it than I was. I was a bit like, not so sure, but as the longer it's been sort of down solidly on CDs and on vinyl, the more...
feeding it more and more,
right.
Right, who designs the artwork for your dub plate? For his dub plate covers?
For the album, it's a guy called John Stark. We've tried to keep a lot of the people involved in the album close to home, and we kind of went to school with him. He's actually been working at the Royal Academy of Art, and he's a very photographic artist. And it was very we sent him the album, and we were like, we want something with a personality, and we kind of wanted him to draw as much from the music as he could for the album artwork.
I think we wanted to do something that was not very drum and bass at all. I think a lot of drum and bass covers, it's all quite kind of trendy design ideas and tricks and stuff, and we wanted something that looked maybe a little bit more classic. It's actually an oil painting that it's taken from, so I mean, hopefully in a year's time it won't have dated at all and will still look quite fresh.
Right, I've got to say that question came from Dave Orwell. My producer butts in every now and again.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you guys are going to do this mix for me, right? And it's got some exclusive stuff on it, yeah?
Definitely. I mean, we just decided that we were going to do a mix that's more about the tracks that we've put to one side from the album. There's a lot of stuff that didn't really fit in the grander scheme of the album that I still think worthy tracks. So this is a little preview of them.
And maybe one day you're going to do a shelf life hell of a thing, maybe
something like that.
Wicked,
definitely.
Man. All right, guys, get yourselves together. Get me on the mixing CDs, and we're going to catch you in about half an hour. Commix in the mix. It's Fabio, Radio 1. Check this out.
Radio 1.
This is the BBC.
It's drum and bass time. Liquid funk, the sound of Fabio on Radio
1.
That's the sound of Commix exclusively in the mix for this show, playing never before heard tunes. There were tunes were all slated for the album but didn't have room for, but we made sure you heard it first on Radio 1. It's Fabio. Hope you had a good Christmas and are looking forward to the new year. Tonight on the show, it's all about looking back at 2007. We had some massive guests on the show, from Commix to a legend of the D&B scene. There aren't many people that you'd call true pioneers of UK D&B, but one of them is a guy we had on the show in part of our Legend series. I'm talking about the one and only LTJ Bukem. When he co-presented the show with me, as well as talking about what he's been up to musically, he chose to share something very personal with us. Something's really deep's happened to you. We haven't got loads of time for you to explain it, but you really need to kind of like let everyone hear what's actually going on. But you found your mother, right?
Yeah, I mean, let's start off with saying a lot of people that don't already know, I was adopted from birth. So from like 12 weeks old, my mother couldn't look after me for whatever reason and gave me away, blah, blah, blah. And I got so much love for the guys that adopted me and brought me to this point here today. And that has to be said.
Yeah, you speak about them all the time, and it's great stuff.
That has to be said, you know, and they've been great support to me. But anyway, I've always wanted to find who my real parents were and stuff, because I feel in life, you go through life as an individual searching for something anyway. You know, there's so many lost people in this world today, and we're all constantly searching for something to kind of bring us out of that lost state. And I think I've been in that state for quite all my life, really, because I don't know, I think LTJ Bukem was born out of me striving to prove something to myself and the world when I thought I was worthless as a child because I was given away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a whole other story in itself, of course, but anyway, my friend was actually bizarrely selling diamonds in Africa. And he phones me one day from Uganda and he says, Dan, he says, what's your real name? Your family name? So I told him my family name. He phones back an hour later and says, Dan, you better sit down. You know, there's no one that I don't talk to out here in Africa that don't know you and your name and your family name.
That's incredible.
So I'm like, boy, it's a bit deep, man. So I set up this scenario with him. I said, look, basically you go and pretend your mother wants to get in contact with my mother and you want to connect after all these years and find out where she is. So Tutu's, he does that. He phones back the next day. He says, Dan, I'm sitting in a cafe with your uncle. So I'm like, hold on a minute, man. Just, have you got a picture phone? Yeah, take a picture, send it over. Takes his picture, sends it over to me. I'm looking at myself, right? And for the first time in my life, I'm like seeing some of my own blood, if you like, you know.
For real.
And it's just the most.
That must have centered you at that moment. So that must have like been earthed. Do you know what I mean?
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Earth is the correct word, Fabs. It just kind of. I just had this amazing, bizarre, I started to have this kind of settling feeling about me, you know? And then, I mean, in a day, I could talk to you forever, but the number was acquired from my mother, and she's been living in Paris for like 30 years, would you believe? down the road from me. And I just basically ran the number up and says, listen, it's me, your son that you gave away, blah, blah, blah. And we've been talking for the last 2 months. And it's just blown my mind, but also it stopped me feeling like in my life I have to go and prove something to him. I feel like I've got nothing to prove to no one. I'm like, what have I been doing even trying to prove myself to anyone? This is me, this is what I do, this is what I've achieved, this is who I am, and I'm happy.
So how do you feel about meeting her now? Are you nervous? Are you...
Most people are saying to me like, am I going to be nervous? I'm actually going to meet her next week. So
what, you're going over to Paris, yeah?
I'm gonna fly over for 3 days and just go and find a nice quiet place and sit and just talk. I mean, my mother's Ugandan, and the maddest thing, my father's Egyptian.
You know? Really? Yeah, me though.
With some garlic.
With some garlic, yeah. Okay, damn.
Pharaoh Bukem. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of people that know me keep saying to me like, why are you so chilled out at the moment? And why do you seem just so relaxed? And I do, man. It's like all those troubles I've ever had inside my mind for all these years seem to have gone.
Yeah, man.
And psychologically, I just feel the most settled human being, and I feel so excited about finding out who I am, because you almost know who you are. Your roots are the most important thing that you have, and ultimately, if you haven't got those, then
and your mother, which is you know what we all, you know, the dad thing is all good, but your mother is you know, you finding your mother is just something that will settle you in your soul for the rest of your days. Now, I mean,
absolutely.
You found her, and you know, it's probably a great age to found her as well, Danny. Now, when you've achieved things in your life and you've reached a certain point, and to find your mother now is just an incredible story.
That is. I mean, my girl's African, and her. When I told those guys about all that, they've always been telling me about my heritage, and because there's like about 20 million of them, you know what I mean, in the family, and they've always been sitting me down and telling me about this African, this and that and that, and now they've found this out. The other day we just sat up all night and they were just telling me things, and it's just
deep.
It's just deep, man. Yeah, it's just so deep, so deep.
Big ups and respect for you, and you just keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, bruv, no doubt.
And we're gonna get you back.
Too.
We'll do another show like this, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the co-hosting. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Next time I'll let you say a bit more.
Thank you very much, Dan.
My pleasure.
National Radio 1.
That's Danny Bukem there, getting real deep, back from June of this year. It's Fabio on Radio 1. Time to bring you a mix right now. And one of the biggest gigs for me and Groove this year was at the Warehouse Project in Manchester. We had a bit of a show outing up there in October, and myself, Groove and TC were on the decks. It was one of the nights of the year, trust me. And I know loads of you enjoyed the special show we brought for you. So for everyone who requested it, here's the mighty Grooverider recorded exclusively live in Manchester at the Warehouse Project for Radio 1.
Radio 1, from the front to the back, for the cut forever, drum and bass, will you please make some noise for the mighty Grooverider! Okay. Let's have my drum and bass sets. Ready? Let's go get him. Somebody look around inside the place. We wanna make it up to that one. I want to win this one. Rufio. Yo, we ready to rock now. We ready to rain. Time to bring it down, need to go right down the beat to the crossroad. Up against the right bar. But I'm gonna be without the lights on down. Even from the red bar, I'm gonna get down with the right up. Listen. Watch this. We go. Okay, massive is going down. Right on the texture side. It's a warehouse party, massive. That was the mouse you needed inside. As always slip, we gotta make the crowd skip. We gotta make the crowd slide one time. We'll be turning up the baseline. It's a warehouse thing. That's all the drum and bass hits. Each and every time Radio 1 presents Grooverider. The pump the dial.
Project, Manchester.
Riders going down sick, John Piper's going down sick, Warehouse we're going down sick. We're on our way. What? What's going on? Service provided. Okay, they call me Review, I am the MC killer. Born and raised in one council villa. Hard hitting on the heavyweight spitter. Bridging that lyrics like a motorway gritter now. Review, I am the MC killer. Born and raised in one council villa. Heavyweight spitter. Like a motorway gritter. Listen. Okay, warehouse massive. Brace yourselves. Sound of the Grooverider inside. Somebody make some noise. Make you do the asset, we to the beach and the beginning of the budget. Make you do the asset, we flex up on the beach and get up. We can make you do the asset, on the move to the beach and the beginning of the budget. Gonna make you do the asset, I flex up on the beach and get up. And make you do the asset, on the move to the beach, beginning of the budget. Make you do the asset, I flex up on the beach and get up. And make you do the asset, on the move to the beach and the beginning of the budget. Make you do the asset now. It's time to jump around. Grooverider's in town now. We gotta make it get Okay, massive. Where's all the drum and bass that's inside the place?
Yeah. Right about now, we're gonna take you deep. Sounds of the Grooverider on Radio 1.
Hello, it's Fabio. You're listening to the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007 on Radio 1.
Show me the rolling sound blow, bassline blow. It's the Beaver Radio. One. Listen. Rider. Groove. Rider. Watch this. Watch this. Where's all the stepping squad right now? This one's brand new. Oh my gosh. Listen this. Outside the bell. Outside the bandido. Outside trying to real brethren. Now, Tequila Kida, they can't flag a blagger. Manchester boys are moving cloak and dagger. Knocking down like some 10-tree backer. We will smack you down to the pavement now. Put the boot in, call the troops in. All of the stringing now we Vladimir Putin. The boot in, call the troops in. Commanding the wolves like Vladimir Lupin. That's the way that we slide. A little bit in the right to make the one take over live at one time. As I'm spitting out saliva. Yeah, I go put the name on top fiber. Sound of the rider. Da, da, da. Listen. Rolling deep. It's time to get deeper, massive. It's time to get deep. Manchester. Rider. Somebody make some noise. Groove Rider. Groove. Groove.
Radio 1 at the Warehouse Project, Manchester.
Radio 1.
Sound of the Groove Rider in the place.
That was the sound of The Rider, recorded live in the mix when we did the show from Manchester's Warehouse Project back at the end of October. Next up we have an artist that absolutely took this year by storm. If last year was Pendulum's year, this year surely had to be the year of TC. So, a big artist, we had to cook up a special venue. There's no specialer venue than Maida Vale. It's a historical venue, and some of the great acts of the past have played at Maida Vale. So it was an honour for us to put on TC, Jakes and the band live at Maida Vale. What's up, TC?
What's happening, Fabio? You right?
I didn't know you was there for a minute. All went silent. I was waiting for my cue, and you know, I'm a bit long sometimes. But how you doing, man?
Good. Yeah, really good, man. Really good. We're deep in the heart of Maida Vale Studio.
So how you feeling? A little bit nervy?
A little bit nervy, yeah.
How do you feel before a gig? Like I've seen you at Global Gathering, I've seen you at in Poland, and you look very confident on stage, man. But you know, sometimes, you know, you can hide the nervousness, man. But on stage, you don't seem nervous at all.
Thanks, man. I mean, I got nervous now. You said.
You want me to change the subject?
You know what? Sometimes I get really nervous, and sometimes I don't get nervous at all. I don't know what it is, but usually if I get really nervous, it's going to be a good gig.
Yeah, it's adrenaline, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's you know, you never. As soon as you start, the butterflies go, man.
That's right.
It's great to feel nervous, anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, so who have you got with you? Let's introduce the band.
In the band, we've got myself, TC on vocals, Jakes.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up, Jakes? You alright, dog? Yeah.
We got Hannah, who's doing backing vocals.
Hello, Hannah.
Enzo, who's on the drums.
Cool.
Give us some bongo ends.
Right on cue.
Got Bruce on the guitar. Yeah, over there. And John, who's doing the Ableton stuff.
Oh, wicked, man.
And we got the Stig, who's the roadie.
Yeah.
There he is behind the screen.
What's up, roadie?
Yeah,
show him some love, man. Show him some love.
He's a Stig, man.
Stig of the dog,
I agree.
I'm in a little bit of a bad way right now. Like in my family, my uncle died like last night.
Oh, you're joking.
In a car crash, so I'm.
Oh, nah, man.
So,
for real?
I just wanted to like make a dedication to him and to his family. He's got 4 kids, and
wow,
it's really sad.
That is so tragic, man.
Yeah, a lot of tears and.
Oh man, TC. Well, listen, that's even more. I've got to give you even more props for doing this, man, because oh man. Well, listen, this whole session's dedicated to him, man.
Cool.
Right.
He was like, look, he bought me my first keyboard, like to get me into music, and so.
Oh wow, TC, man.
It's a big thing. So yeah. But we're going to give you a great performance anyway.
Well, you know what? You got to, come on, man. We've got to do this for him.
In memory of him, innit? It's what you really want.
Yeah, no, for real, man. So, listen, we're ready for you to kick some ass.
Cool.
Yeah? TC, in session, in the house, full band. They're going to do their thing. 2 songs coming up from the man himself.
We're going to start off with King of Africa. So.
Okay, wicked.
Yo, Radio 1, it's you right now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big ups to Hannah on the vocals there, smashed it.
Thank you.
And King of Africa, that sounded so good live, man. It sounded even better than it does on vinyl or CD or Serato. But you know me, come on now, I'm quick. But anyway, listen, what you got for us next?
Don't know, what have we got next, John? Deep.
Come on now.
Let's go back in.
Yeah, come on, Jakes. Jakes, it's your moment.
Yeah, mate.
It's your time now.
Yeah.
You know, you shocked me when it's come out. I didn't know you had it in you, bruv. I didn't know you were so dark.
We will send round the most murkiest murk men from Murkdom on a Monday, which is murking day. And we will murk you, alright? We're not talking no normal sway back Patrick Swayze, nice and easy, ballet dancing, them and squeezy style, yeah? We're talking murky, we're talking pea soup, but we're talking fog, darkness. We'll come around your house, we'll murder your fish, your dog, your cat, animal, vegetable, mineral. Listen, we'll come around and mess you up. That's all I've got to say, yeah? We ain't here to play about it, it's just a little vibe, yeah? And if you touch this vibe, mates, Radio 1, I'll stick your neck in. Okay. You know what deal? Yo, what is Bristol fam? It's you. For real, listen. What we call it? Deep like Titanic, make the dance panic. That 1 a penny, 2 a penny, vibe you can't manage. Bow, pure nasty have it, sadness I can't have it. Do your move, what's your style? Rave for dance, rapid. Get over here with the kid with the beat and flow that's so savage. Monko T's, hands and jakes, you know that spells damage. We run things so near the trinity, overdone. Flash it over, break the escape sound, or top carriage. Hip hop, and leave you stiff dead in a carriage. 2 to the neck, 1 to the leg without a ratchet. Wrap the head around the socket, they can't have it. It's a rap, rugged, up already rock or classic. Name, Titanic, make the dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, and it's atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with a dance rapping. Titanic, make the dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, and it's atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start. I can vibe. It made a veil right now. Rolling these beats, ja, with Mr. T and Hands on Ends and Bruce Dina. We got vibe with TC right now. We got vibe. Yo, listen, we'll put 5 on it. We ain't a mess about just roll in it. Radio 1, let's go. Deep Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with my dance. Deep Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with my dance. Deep Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with my dance. Deep Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. Oi, TC, you're on Radio 1. Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with a dance rapping. Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with a dance rapping. Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with a dance rapping. Titanic, make me dance panic. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, but you can't manage. You're nasty, habits, atmosphere, can't have it. Do your move, but you start with a dance rapping.
Smashing. Oh, that was incredible.
Thanks, man.
That was incredible. Jakes, you sounded live, man.
Sound about 10 foot tall. Big J. Tonk J.
So listen, are you guys doing the live thing over the next couple of months at all?
Yeah, we've got a lot of dates booked in, I think.
Yeah.
It's looking good, man.
Have a drink, get yourself chilled, and we're going to get back to you in a little while, yeah?
Cool. Thanks a lot, Fabio.
Big up, guys.
Cheers, nice one, mate.
Wicked. Right, that was TC, Jakes, and the live bands, as you can hear, absolutely incredible. And check out their live show for 2008. You need to see them up close and personal because it's an absolutely incredible show. This is Link's Chest Funk. We hear from Andy C after this. It's the best of Fabio and Grooverider in 2007 on Radio 1.
This is Radio 1.
Sounds of the drum, sounds of the bass. Fabio, Radio 1. Drum and bass with funk and flavor. Fabio on Radio 1.
Radio 1.
It's Fabio. You're listening to the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007. Not long of the show left. Don't forget, After us, 4am, it's the One Extra Takeover. Then from 5am, it's Ras Kwame. He's got some brilliant live sessions from the year to play for you. At the turn of the year, we had one of the biggest names on the scene, a guy that has won numerous awards for excellence in DJing. We had the mighty Andy C up with the Grooverider, waxing lyrical.
Right, we've got a couple of listener questions. I don't really want to throw too many of you on you, but let's hear one from Callum in Bristol. He wants to know CDJs or vinyl?
Vinyl. No question. Vinyl, dub plates. Can't even go near CDs.
That immediately, like, whoa. Got another one from Melanie in Swansea.
Yeah.
Any tips of any new drum and bass talent for this summer?
Any new talent?
Yeah, for this summer. Like, who do you see standing out this summer?
Well, I mean, as you know, how many tunes you get through in your AIM inbox every week in, week out. There's an unbelievable amount. But one that does spring to mind, we're going to play a tune in a little while, is a guy called Culture Shock, who I think is just an amazing talent. And
oh my gosh. I met him as well the other night, like down in the same place in Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, is it the Brooks Brothers that was there?
I think you met the Brooks Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, one of the Brooks Brothers.
Yeah, right, they was with Subfocus. But Culture Shock, Brooks Brothers as well. I mean, them guys there, I mean, they've combined on this tune that we're gonna give a whirl in a while, and for me it's just one of the biggies of the year.
Okay, so like Culture Shock's your man for the
He's
summer
the man
right
for the
now.
summer.
And another one, Paul in Nantwich? I've never heard of that. Are there any non-drum and bass artists to collaborate with?
Right, yeah. I mean, God, where does it stop, man? You know, you could go on and on.
Who would you like to work with, like outside of drum and bass? Like, you feel, like not necessarily feeling, but like you reckon you could make a bang out tune with them?
You know, I'd like to pick the brains of the producers that do maybe some of the major bands like Nigel Godrich and people like that. You know, the men behind the scenes to really pick their brains and find out how they got that. Like Nigel Godrich does Radiohead and people like that.
Okay.
And how they got them sounds on them kind of musics.
Yeah. That's what we're more interested in, like the production side.
Yeah, just to, getting how they do it and how they.
So there's no dodgy singer you'd like to hear crooning on your track at the moment.
Well, I wouldn't want to work with a dodgy singer. I'll have to have a think about that.
Back at the beginning of the year, that was Andy C. Always good to see Andy. Great for a chat and great for playing music. You're listening to the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007 on Radio 1. We've brought you some big names tonight: Bukem, High Contrast, TC, Commix, but we're going to finish the show with a guest mix from a great DJ. Head honcho at Bingo Records, Zinc was in the place. Groove caught up with him, and he did one of the finest mixes of the year. Loads of you loved it. Here it is again, Zinc in the mix, exclusively on Radio 1.
The home of UK drum and bass is Fabio on Radio 1. It's Fabio, 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 it's Fabio.
Said I know you've got another woman
complicated, but I still have this feeling, more serious than butterflies. My inside's so sore, finding it hard to let go, 'cause I'm still in love. Oh, with you, baby. I'm in love.
We're playing you the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007 on Radio 1. You're listening to Zing in the Mix.
It's Fabio. It's Radio 1. Time for your drum and bass injection. Drum and bass, 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 drum and bass. Radio 1.
You're listening to DJ Zing in the mix. We're playing you the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007 on Radio 1.
At them festivals and clubs. Stand up, that's the face that I chase, the words that I lay. So get up, hands up. I don't come to waste ways, I move with that pace. So put your hands up. Tell them lick you inside, the party's alright, yeah. Put your hands up. You ain't leaving all night, we raving all night now. Move up. You ain't got enough room to do what you do, yeah. It ain't easy, get near, we're riding in here now. It's the number one DJ, number one MC. Cause it's number two, la la, she crazy.
Here we go, another session, another show. Where's it at? Where's the spot? I don't business, I don't know. Switch it on, plug it in. I got rhymes and I got flows. He got beats, he can spit. Put it on for many rows. What's the time? Party time. That's my favorite time to shine. If it's loud and it's nice, you won't find it far behind. So what I do, what I does. Riding beats and riding dubs. Take the stage, any stage. At them festivals and clubs. Big drums, leave it slamming all night, no banging all night. Big guns, banging, banging all night, we jamming all night. We're like 10 tons. Yes, we heavy in here, we steady in here. Don't run, cause the thunder and lightning, I can be frightening. I'm so strong. Got my energy, time my energy right. Go it so long. Who can stop me now? Who can block me now? No one. I'm a time bomb. About to blow any second, truly for one. Let it roll on. Cause the speed is a bag, away the bandana. Hey, ready? Oh! Here we go, another session, another show. We say that, where's the spot? I don't business, I don't know. Switch it up, plug it in. I got runs and I got flows. He got beats, he got spit. Put it up for many rows. What's the time? Party time. That's what papers have to shine. If it's out and it's nice, it will run it from behind. It's what I do, what I does. When it beats, so run it does. Take the stage, any stage. I dip in the boss and clubs. Stand up, that's the face that I chase, the words that I lay so. Hands up, I don't come to waste space, so move when I play so. Hands up, till I lick you inside, the body's alright, yeah. Hands up, you ain't leaving all night, we're raving all night. You ain't got enough room to do what you do, yeah. It ain't easy, and then we're out of your head now. It's the number one DJ, number one MC. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
You're listening to Zinc in the Mix. We're playing you the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007 on Radio 1.
Take my hand, come to me and take my hand. Come to me and take my hand. Take my hand.
This is Radio 1.
How big was that? Many thanks for listening. And thanks for everybody who's shown us so much support over the year. We've had big names, we've had big club nights, we've had big DJs coming and doing a mix, and hopefully we've incorporated that on the best bits of Fabio and Grooverider 2007 on Radio 1. Next year's going to be even bigger, it's going to be even better, going to be incorporating even more things. Coming up next from 4 is the One Extra Takeover. This is Fabio saying have a happy new year, see you next year, peace out baby.
Radio 1.
Come to me and take my hand. Come to me and take my hand. Come to me and take my hand. Take my hand, we'll share the fall.
Trust Radio 1 to bring you the best new music from across the UK and from around the